In case you missed it, I'm turning my entire life upside down and moving to Australia for a year, and solo traveling Bali on my way there. So today I'm packing up my things and showing you what I'm bringing with me on this journey. I have some really cool travel finds, some travel toiletry ideas, and even a clothing haul. Last week I put out a video of me wrapping up my life and running errands, so click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my videos on this journey. Hey guys, so I am looking a little bit rough today, and that's because I am sick. It sucks. I kind of just don't want to move, but at the same time, I have this overwhelming urge to start packing.
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive.
I've been ordering a lot of things off of Amazon over the past few days, and some of them have already arrived. I feel like I just need to start figuring out what I want to keep, what I want to return, and what I want to pack. But at the same time, I'm still waiting on like half the things to arrive. It's gonna be a crazy mess in here for a little while. So this is sort of what we've got going on here. Like, I've tried to make a few piles. Some of this stuff I've just had for a while now, and it's not new, but some of it is new. We've got like a little pouch for organizing technology. This is my universal charger. You know, some other stuff in here. This is a clothesline. Got some travel-sized things. This one nail peeled off. The others are still doing so well, but my nails are very, very cute, so. Okay, I think what I'm gonna start with is just getting all of the travel things that I know I'm bringing with me. I'm gonna start putting them into like one pile. I keep having to remind myself that I don't need to pack like everything that I'll need over the next entire year, because I'll always be able to purchase things that I need. I'll always be able to purchase toiletries if I run out. I don't need to bring like full-size bath and body products, but if I have some that I am currently not done using, then I probably will, so that, you know, I don't have to throw them out because it's wasteful. It's just a lot to kind of like think through and think ahead. Of course, as any other type A person would do, I've been keeping a list on my MacBook with all the ideas that I have come up with since I decided to start doing this. So needless to say, I'm gonna definitely be decluttering a lot of stuff. Over the past few months, ever since I kind of knew that this was a possibility, I've been like analyzing all of my belongings. Like, as I just go about my day, I would be like, I'm not gonna bring this, or I am gonna bring this. So I've already thought about a lot of this stuff. Alright guys, it's a couple days later. I got the rest of the things I've been waiting for in the mail, so let me show you what I got. One thing that recently arrived are these reusable Ziploc bags, which I thought, like, if I'm cooking something at a hostel, I could put it in one of these, you know, like the leftovers. But you could also reuse regular Ziploc bags, which is why I'm on the fence about this now, because I'm like, because these are a tiny bit pricey and they are a little bit heavier than regular Ziploc bags. So these are foldable Tupperware containers, once again for cooking in a hostel, and if I have leftovers, I could put them in here. This is so cool. And I think this is something that I definitely need to keep. I got this 4-pack with 4 different sizes. They do take up a little bit more space than like ideal, but also how tiny can they really possibly get? Like, I feel like you can't get much smaller than this. Another thing that I got are these pill containers for like vitamins, medicine, that kind of thing. And I got 2 different sizes because I wanted to see in person. But I think the smaller one will be enough. Besides, even though it's small, the compartments are actually very spacious. Just, this is what it's looking like on the inside. It has a little magnet to keep it closed, which is kind of nice. I also got this headphone headband recently for Christmas, and I tried it out on a trip. And the point of this is that you're supposed to be able to like sleep in it if you're a side sleeper, if you want to like put on some, you know, sounds to help you sleep and not disturb your neighbors. And if I'm going to be sleeping in hostels, then I think this is really nice to have, so I can put. Another thing I want to show you are these toothbrush caps. I got 2 because I wasn't sure which one I would like better, and seeing them in person, they both look a bit larger than I thought they would be. Another fun little innovation that I found, this is so crinkly. So these are hangers for your clothes that you can fold up. This is what they look like folded up, and then you unfold them into a pretty big hanger. The ones that I got also come with little clips, so if you have like a skirt or something that you want to hang up, you can use the clips too. This is a pack of 8. Maybe I'll just keep 2 or 4 and then give the rest to my sister. They are a little flimsy, but like, what else can you expect? I mean, they're plastic, they're lightweight, that's always good too. This is nice if there's something that wrinkles really easily and you have like a more formal thing to go to, and I definitely do have a lot of clothes that wrinkles easily, but I don't know how much I will be using this, which is why I'm like on the fence on whether or not I should keep it. I think it was pretty cheap. I also got this silicone scrubber pad, which is meant to replace a loofah, because loofahs, they take forever to dry out. I know that they can harbor bacteria. Say you use it, you shower, but then you have to pack up and leave that same day. It's gonna be wet in your bag. It's gonna take forever to dry out. These dry out much quicker, and I like to have something to like scrub my body with. I don't like just using like my hand because I need some kind of exfoliation. I did try this out a few times and it's not as exfoliating as I would have liked. Like the bristles are very soft, but it's still more than just like using your hand. So I think that's kind of nice. And this one's pretty tiny and pretty. But what I want to do now is open up the different packing cubes, and I actually have my suitcase over here. I'm gonna take the packing cubes and try to like arrange them in the suitcase, just make sure that they fit. So these are the kind of packing cubes that compress. They have a zipper that lets the bag expand. You put everything in and then you can zip it up, and then the other zipper like tightens it and compresses it. So far this is looking promising. Heartbeat like a digital watch. What's cool about being emotional? Each volunteer told him what to do. Just put the same amount of clothes in this one as I did with the compressing one, but I definitely could still fill this more. I could maybe even put double the amount of clothes, so I think I need to test it with a bit more items. It's definitely a little bit hard to pick because they're all so similar. What you'll get, confidence, soul with soulmates. First I was in shock. I was like, what is going on? Let's not leave this place. I can't do this. But now pretty sure I'm gonna keep the packing cubes that are not compression, although I wish that they had a few more smaller sized ones instead of just having like the large and the extra large. I wish there was just like a bunch of small medium ones, because that way I could kind of separate it into more categories. The other thing is I need to get a couple more of like those like random little makeup pouches, little bags like that. I don't think I necessarily need to go out and buy that kind of stuff. I just need to look around my house and find some, because I know I have a few like old pencil cases and stuff, just to keep some of my toiletries a little bit more organized, keep like the hair stuff separate, keep the accessories separate. So I decided to try on some of the things I bought because I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to keep them. First of all, we have this tank top. It is very, very comfortable. It's so soft, it's smooth, and I love this color. I feel like I've been having so much trouble finding like a pink tank top. I mean, I have this pink one. Okay, so I decided to try on this one first. So as you can see, it's a little different. Color is pretty similar, maybe just like not as bright, but it's cropped. It's got like a less wide neckline. Maybe it comes up a little higher too. It's ribbed, and I feel like it doesn't have as much support. It's not as tight. I don't know. You let me know which one you think is more flattering. Okay, this is the next top I got. This one's new from Amazon, and I think it's really cute. At first I was like, oh, it's a little too bright for me, but then I was like, no, I like it. It gives like Malibu Barbie kind of vibes. Okay, so we've got this next tank top. This one's a bit different. This one's really long. It's actually really, really thick. This one's a little tighter, has a bit more support, I would say. And then we have a square neckline, which I don't know, like, how I'm feeling, like what do we think? I also got this sports bra in like this off-white color. I actually have the same exact one in black, and I really like it and I wear it a lot, but I don't like this particular shade of white, and by itself it looks fine, but if you have it next to a white thing, it looks dirty, and not just like off-white as in cream, but like specifically it looks dirty. So yeah, I have this one in black. It's nice. And finally, I bought this swimsuit. It's a triangle bikini, and the bottoms are like the regular tie-up bottoms. This is so cute. I love the print. It fits pretty well, and I think the quality is pretty nice. I would recommend this for sure, and they had so many different colors and patterns in this one, so definitely recommend. It was reasonably priced. So that's all the clothing things that I've gotten from Amazon recently. I do want to return at least a few of them. I don't think I need all of them. So I'm gonna think about it, pick and choose. I still have a little bit of time to return them. Okay, here's the situation today. We have some stuff in the suitcase. It's not like packed down how it's going to be. I'm just putting it all in here so it's kind of all in one spot. For some reason I was like, that's all the clothes I'm bringing. I was like, no, why did I think that? There's definitely more clothes that I want to bring, so that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go through the closet and gather all of this summer, spring stuff that I'm not wearing right now and put it all in here. There are a couple of things that I'm kind of just like not sure if I want to bring them or not, because I don't know if I totally love them. I also do want to make sure that I'm bringing some warm clothes with me, but warm clothes can be very, very bulky. So if I really need warm clothes, the plan is I'll get some there, like if I need something thicker. But I do still want to bring some like thin but warm pieces. So I'm going to attempt to put this clothes into my packing cubes just to see how much space it takes up, just so I could get like a rough idea. Okay, well here's the problem that I was worried about, and it's that these are massive packing cubes. I kind of wish that I just had a lot of small ones so that I could like separate them into sections more. Like there's only 1 or 2 small ones, and I can't seem to find any on Amazon that are just small, or even like the small ones I wish could be smaller, because I feel like I could fit so much in here. This one does come with like an underwear bag, but once again, this is huge. I feel like I don't need all of this for my underwear. Ugh. This is why I wanted to do this ahead of time, so that if I needed to order some more things, such as more packing cubes, I could. I mean, I guess even if the packing cubes are kind of empty, like half empty, you could always like squish them down and like squish multiple packing cubes next to each other, but I kind of just didn't want that. I wanted... I also will be bringing some stuff in a carry-on. Specifically, I'm going to be saving most of the space in the carry-on for all my tech stuff, because that's something that I really would hate to lose. I literally just... Whoa, okay. I literally just got a package. Someone rang the door. I don't know what's in here. Some of these things, you know, like I ordered a while ago, and some of these things don't have Prime shipping, so it just takes so long. It's on my new MacBook case. So I needed a new MacBook case because mine is like kind of cracked and like the corners have chipped off, and I don't even know why, because I don't really bring it with me very many places, but I guess it's just like a stress kind of fracture type thing. So I actually got these cute little things, these little charms for your phone. They also like stop from anything getting in the charging port. And I was like, I should do this for more of my devices, because like I am going to be on the beach a lot and I don't want to like ruin some of my devices. So I just got like a pack of like a variety pack of these, and these are just like basic ones just to keep them all closed. So I'm gonna put these in like my MacBook charging ports, like my hard drive type stuff. Like I really don't want that stuff to break, so I think this will be nice. So my suitcase this is what it's looking like. I have been packing it a little bit, like roughly, like this is not my official like packing, but I just want to get like a sense for what it's all gonna turn out to be like. And so far it looks like I have a bit of space, but honestly, like I think I'm packing more clothes than I thought I was going to. Like it's taking up more space than I wanted. I actually got some smaller packing cubes from Amazon. These are just like a little smaller than the smallest packing cubes that I have in this set. I am probably going to use that for like stuff like underwear, socks, because I do like to keep that separated. I'm like thinking through a lot of this clothes, like do I actually want to bring it? This other side of the suitcase is just like all the toiletries and other things, like everything is not clothes basically, and it is mostly empty, and it's just all in one big pile because I'm just like trying to gather everything together. So let me show you some of the things that I have, because I think some of these toiletry finds are pretty interesting. This is my toiletry bag so far. So for now, tooth stuff here, My razor is here. This is like such a tiny pocket. Like I don't really know what else would fit there. Maybe like your toothbrush. And here is all my shower stuff. Almost forgot, I also have these Pitch shampoo and conditioner bars that I will be using. I filled up these little reusable pouches. These are nice because once they get empty they flatten out, so unlike a hard container, these can take up less space like as they get empty. And this has these little elastics that just fit these perfectly. I filled one up with body wash, I filled one up with purple shampoo because I don't need a lot of it, but just a little bit. And then I still have one empty one. I'm also going to bring a hair mask in here, but I don't have it packed yet because I intend to use it. This is so interesting, this little thing that I got. It is a mouthwash concentrate. So you take this, you pump some into the cup, you add some water and kind of like dilute it. So this is like a very concentrated form of mouthwash, and this is supposed to last for like a while. I don't remember. It definitely said how many uses. Basically, it lasts a lot longer than a big container of mouthwash since it doesn't have like all the extra water. So I figured I'd try it out because I do like mouthwash. I don't know, maybe I guess it's not super necessary, right? Like you could go without mouthwash for some time. If I have the space, I'm gonna bring a couple of extra things like extra toothbrushes, extra floss, because I had to like go out and buy new ones anyway. And I didn't buy these things because like I need like 10 of them. It's just like I just happened to run out of floss, so I had to buy a whole new set, and they come with like 3. I just like, bought like a thing of toothbrushes, and the smallest pack was like 10, so I have 10 toothbrushes. And I am bringing a full-sized toothpaste just because, like, once again, I recently bought this like a month or 2 ago. And I bought Sensodyne, and it's like nice, like it's a nice toothpaste. And so I had this reusable razor when I had my own apartment. I just decided to try them out, like the ones where you can replace just the blades. Honestly, I didn't love the way this razor worked for some reason. Like I felt like I just didn't ever get a close shave. Anyway, I decided to give it another try because I already had the handle from it. So I just bought one of these instead of bringing like several razors with me or having to repurchase them all the time. I just figured like this, it doesn't take up that much space, so these are just like the refill cartridges. So we'll see how that goes. And in terms of shaving cream, I'm gonna not use shaving cream and either use body wash or conditioner or something, because I know that's an alternative and you can do that, and I'm trying to be a little bit more minimal. Alright, some fun little toiletry things that I also just got in the mail. These pre-pasted toothbrushes. I decided to give these a go. Like, this is definitely not a necessity. It's just something that's nice to have. So instead of bringing a toothbrush with me on the plane, for instance, I'm just going to bring a couple of these. These barely take up any space, and you don't even need to go to the bathroom to use these. You can literally just use it, and like you could swallow the toothpaste that's on here. I tried one of these out yesterday and it was good. And it also has a little floss on the other side, and then they like come apart. They split apart in the middle, and it reveals a little toothpick, so it's like very convenient. Other thing that I liked about these is that these were individually wrapped. Now usually that's not something that I like because, you know, like environment stuff, you don't want to have single-use plastic all the time, but this is like a very rare occurrence type of thing, like on the plane, on an overnight bus or something. Like, I'm not going to be using these a bunch. I also got these individually wrapped wet wipes that are flushable. These are individually wrapped, so you don't need like a giant pack of baby wipes with you or something, just like 1 or 2 of these in your purse. And I tried these out as well, and I liked them. This is like my little TSA carry-on Ziploc bag that I am already starting to prepare a little bit with all of the wet stuff, and even honestly I'm putting things in here that probably don't need to be in here. But these microfiber towels I am pretty excited to use. I got these 2 hand towel ones, and I just got a larger one in the mail. This is like just in case I need to like wipe my face off or something. I don't know, I feel like I've got some pretty exciting finds, so I'm pretty excited about everything, and I think things are coming together. I have been like continuing to edit my packing list as well in my notes app so that it's all super organized, so I can like check everything off. I managed to find a couple more of these like pouches around the house, so I'm like separating everything into these, and it's just nice to kind of have everything separated so that you're not constantly rummaging through like one big bag and like getting everything super messy. So I'm currently trying to decide which jewelry to bring with me. So I do want to bring a decent amount of jewelry because I want to accessorize with the jewelry and then keep my outfits a bit more simple perhaps. But I'm trying to pick like the earrings and stuff, so which ones of these do I actually wear a lot and see myself wearing? So like these bracelets I really don't wear much, although these earrings I really love, so these are definite yes. these. These ones I honestly like don't really wear much, but they are nice and simple, so that's like a maybe. Tackle all of my tech stuff. So since I make YouTube videos, I've been trying to, you know, like up the quality. I have a GoPro, I just got a drone, which is so exciting, and I also have like a bunch of little accessories, and honestly like the tech stuff takes up so much space, so I'm trying to like organize it better, and I'm gonna be bringing all my tech stuff in my carry-on because it's valuable, and you know, it has a lot of batteries and you're not supposed to put those in your check bag anyway. And I bought this bag for like organizing tech stuff, but it gets so chunky because some of the charging things are just really thick. So honestly, like looking back at it now, I kind of wish I'd returned this, but I already threw out the packaging. I just, honestly, I don't think this is very necessary, or at least it's not good for saving space. It might be good if you have a lot of space and you just want to keep it organized, but I'm not really like a big fan, but it's okay. It's all good. I'll find a better use for it perhaps, who knows. So I'm trying to shove everything into this backpack. This will be my carry-on, and honestly, it's a pretty small backpack. All things considered, it's also like padded because it's meant for like your laptop. It is water resistant, so this is good for protecting everything, especially if it like rains or something. And my suitcase itself is a little bit over, or like it's very close to the weight limit, and that's scaring me a little too. But there's like nothing that's particularly heavy in there. I just think everything is kind of added up. I think I finally put everything together into this one big pile, so I think like this is what I'm gonna bring with me. And now it's just a matter of trying to fit it all in, and whatever doesn't fit, like maybe there will be a few things that I'll take out. So I personally find it very helpful to separate everything into different piles, and then based on like those piles I will put them into packing cubes. So this is basically what it's looking like. So these are my swimsuits, socks, underwear, tops, workout clothes, sleep stuff, that's bottoms. This is like my winter stuff, so like cold weather things. Those are shoes, face masks. But yeah, this is like the piles, and honestly it's looking like a little too much right now, so I'm gonna go through each and because you have to downsize it a little bit. Basically my goal is to fit all of my clothing into one half of the suitcase, and the other half will be for toiletries, bath stuff, kitchen stuff, laundry stuff, that kind of thing. And I do want to save a little bit of space because I'm probably gonna want to do some shopping when I'm there. Okay, well the suitcase did close, and then the side that has toiletries still has like a bit of empty space, but there are a few things that I didn't put in here yet. God, I just don't know, like are there too many things? This is my maybe pile. I definitely want to bring one of these two tank tops because I think they're very pretty and they go with a lot of things. They go, this is a beach cover up, and while it is cute, I already have like a cover up and I don't think I really need another one. This one's a little chunky, so it takes up a bit more space. I like this so much, and it is so beachy and summery and like island vibes to me, but I just feel like it goes with only like one top, which is a... These are also, actually, you know, I think I need to bring these with me because these are like my only warm loungewear pants. One more thing, these jeans, these are skinny jeans, and I cannot decide if I want to bring skinny jeans or wide leg jeans because skinny jeans look more chill and flowy, but a lot of times I feel like they just don't look good on me. You know, the thing is, when I live here at home, I pretty much wear the same like 4 things anyway on repeat. So I don't know why I'm like bringing so much stuff with me, but I do also want to be a little bit more stylish, so that's part of it. I'm gonna be able to buy stuff if I need. I really just want to be prepared, so I think the best solution is to just try on everything that I'm considering bringing. So of course I'm trying on this stuff to make sure that I like the way it looks and fits, but even more importantly, I am trying to create outfits out of every single piece. I want the pieces I bring with me to be versatile because I have such a limited amount of space, but I want to make sure I can have many different outfits. And so for each piece of clothing, I want to make sure I can make about 4 or 5 outfits minimum. Of the things you call responsibilities, I know you're an animal just waiting. To be honest, this was getting a little bit frustrating because I was just not loving anything. And yeah, I've had this problem for a while where I just feel like I don't really like any of my clothes. Unfortunately, that's something that I cannot deal with right now, and I will have to figure out my style another day. Whenever I'm in doubt, really, I just need to go on Pinterest. I feel like a lot of the outfits that I save are all very, very simple, honestly. And they're also all very similar. Like, for example, this is just like a matching two-piece knit set, and I don't have anything like this, but this is so cute. And then this is a cover-up, like it's a bikini with the cover-up. Same with this, like I have stuff like that. Bikini with a cover-up, bikini with a cover-up. This is cute, like tube top and a wrap skirt. I don't have either though. Lots of linen, lots of just like cover-ups, really, that's all it is. And quite a few like just simple flowy dresses like this. A long midi flowy dress, like that's so cute. Knit set. This is so cute. Maybe I could make this. Activewear. I'm also bringing a lot of activewear. And decide. I know that this is all too much clothes though, because so many of these just aren't working together. I need to pick like a uniform, like you know how a cartoon character has a uniform and they only wear one outfit for the entire show. That's what I need. Honestly, I'm thinking that maybe I'm just more of a simple girl. This simple white sports bra just goes with everything and I love the way it looks. I'm tripping on and feeling that it going away. Also, I'm really loving this pink top. I feel like it's just so flattering, even though it's quite different from what I normally would wear. Some of these pieces really don't go well with other things, and I still ended up bringing them with me. Yeah, voiceover from the future, and unfortunately, yeah, bad choices were made. With you, anything can happen. Alright, so I'm feeling a lot better about what I'm bringing. I ended up deciding to not bring quite a few things. They're all here. But yeah, these are all the things I decided to not bring. Anything that doesn't fit because it's super chunky, I think I will vacuum seal it. I do have 2 small vacuum seal bags and a hand pump that I want to bring with me. Anyway, as you can see, I have had a lot of decisions to make and I have been so stressed and so tired, but like, it's a fun thing, I guess, really. I did get rid of a pretty big chunk of clothing, so I think we should be a little bit better with fitting things in here. I'm officially packing up everything the way it's gonna be when I leave tomorrow morning.
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride.